Hello, 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 hello. To a new nightmare I go. Cat witch babe, hello. Just a few seconds. Didn't beat that race. So any guesses how miserable am I gonna be with this game? There is Finnish language select for this. I ain't gonna pick that because that's gonna feel so wrong, but there is a Finnish option. Suomi! Suomi! Representation! Yay! But no. God, no. 100%. Oh, the belief is high. I'm gonna real quick. Certain there's no line. Oh, yeah, I have a feeling this is not gonna go well. I have a tiny bit of a feeling. Once again, I have to look at like my capture to see the brightness. It's like I said, I can see it almost perfectly, but as long as it's, I'm trying to look through my second screen, that would be a little bit better. Voice name, English. So was it was Finnish. No. Subtitles, yes. Subtitle packing. I don't know what that means. On the first day, man was granted a soul and with it popularity. Oh god, I have to read. On the second day, upon earth was planted the irrevocable poison god. A soul devouring demon. I don't think I said that right. Ah. It just needs some water. A little bit dry looking. I have a feeling it ain't gonna be that easy looking, you know? Now that's more like it. That is more like how my gameplay is gonna look. Go stop. Going to be using big funky weapons. That I do not believe with these games. Okay, that is cool. That is a very cool design. Me like it. I am the names on server. Oh yeah, technically I have a plus right now. Nobody can invade me, right? Right. So, good posture, bad poster. Good poster, bad. This is like quote a normal person. This is the gamer. Soldier, a low-class soldier that always stands at the front line of battlegrounds, with high vitality and durable armor equipped for approaching dangers. High architect armor is heavy. Excuses. A knight class of a rather advanced area of southern Paleteria, fitted with sturdy armor and adept at close combat, ready for ensuing situations. A specialist at outdoor activities, wields an axe and bow, well versed to deal with both manners of danger. A soldier of the church that believes in the god of this world, adept at close combat and can draw upon a restorative miracle. Oh, please, God, can you fix this stab wound up around me stomach? Thank ye. I'm a magician. Magic. A commander that officially learns spells. Skillfully commands magic spells with high intelligence to deal with combat affair. A wanderer, a lightly equipped soldier that continues an aimless journey, wields a falchion and a dagger to handle situations requiring quick wits and fast reactions. How long can one clip in Twitch? I think at maximum it's 1 minute. Barbarian, a person from a primitive civilization. Though lacking in gear, pure strength matches with high health wielding a powerful club. I cannot read. Thieves are hired by royalty and engaged in dirty jobs. Specializes in crafty and indirect tactics over conventional methods. Temple Knight, a special knight that protects the Temple of God, heavily clad and equipped for crowd control who draws upon a restorative miracle. Or royalty, a person of royal descent who has officially learned spells. Command the spell Soul Arrow with the benefits of a rare ring. Hey! Hey, Pepe. Would it be Wanderer like the most likely the character that would fit my playstyle? Because I think Falchion had around, at least in like Dark Souls and such, has similar arc to scimitars. Like the attack pattern, I don't know it in same with this game. But if that was the case, then this would be more like maybe most likely. There is a classic naked class. I think this is the most likely, but I'm not certain. We cannot be depraved right now. I have no idea. I assume that Wanderer would be most likely. Closest to something that I can use. Starting with none. I want not. Give me none. All kind of guidance, a stunt that radiates a guiding light, recovers some of users' HP over time. Temporarily increases the rate of stamina recovery, recovers some of the user's MP over time. Raises item discovery, poison throwing weapon, oil cask, produces a large flame when thrown. Serves as a bait for the soul storm. Inflict fire damage when equipped with bow. This might be useless, but raises item discovery. It sounds nice. Is this the remake or the original? Remake. I would assume it would be a little bit more rough looking if this was the original. It would be. And that you will not use. Hey, it's a ring. And there can be. If I read somewhere that this game uses the same way as like in Bloodborne, that the healing items are like consumables, so those can run out. So if that will help, discovering those, I'd take it. I'd take it. I'm not certain if that's true, but that's what I read somewhere once. If that is the truth, then I take anything to meet the hill. You know. Sorry, not gonna stay as a redhead. But I have to be true to myself. Different for those. Let's make this also creepy. Maybe a lesser glowing effect. I assume this don't really matter that much. I'm hideous! Yay!
King Allant the Twelfth, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land.
For God's sake, censor it!
Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Allant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons.
There was, at least from my side.
And claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination.
Titan War
spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land, but none have returned. Pure of the Twin Fangs,
but none have returned.
Yet the silent chief, Saint Urbane, Scurva the Wanderer, the sixth Saint Astraea.
What have I missed? Nothing, other than me making a very hideous looking character.
And Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful
If that
fog.
final hope is I, then...
Has the land
Well...
found its savior? Or have the demons
How to say
found a new
goodbye, land?
slave?
It's me! And of course we're in water.
Brave soul who fears not death.
Look at that chin.
I shall guide
Jesus.
you to the fissure. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Let me return back to the darkness, you know. Feels safer. Standard attack. Whee! Now the question is, does this game have a equipment like it can break? Yeah, it does. Consume present most. Proper direction, hold sprint. I wonder if that is in the square button as the other boys have been always with healing. Well, except in Bloodborne. That had different. I think with Bloodborne it was the triangle button. Arrows! Target lock release, change the lock target. Ghost! Yep. Ghost! The ghost! Run away! Stop it! You almost got me. You have more grass. Use item, yeah, so it is the square button. I was correct. Excellent. Vault over railing. I can vault over railings in this game? Who wanna bet that I'm gonna forget that I'm gonna be able to do that quite a lot of times, you know? Because that is not something that you can do in the other games. Oh no, I'm gonna forget that's a thing. Jesus! I ain't gonna remember that small detail. Yeah! What do we have? What do we have? What do I have? What can I find? More grass. I haven't learned the parry thing. What? I never promised to quote-unquote finish, and that was with the Lies of P. which I have played. I played that before I started the stream because I think I have to grind, because I cannot beat that flipping furnace boss at all. And I cannot beat it either now. I didn't get in the water. That was with the Lies of P. It was with the Lies of P because you guys wanted that, and that is not going in or pretty much anywhere because I don't know, the Lies of P combat is not clicking with me. It's not the blocking in that does not feel satisfying. I don't like the delay with the if I do an attack, it takes like a moment to get to the guarding, which is it always leaves me open to attack. I'd say that games feel like it requires a way more patience than what I have. I ain't patient. I have always said that, and I feel like that game like requires way more patience than what I can give it. Parry, repel an enemy attack after parrying repose state. I will tell you, I will not learn the parry in this one. It might be better if I learn the parry with some other game than the Lies of P. Well, it's not really a parry system either with that game. It's more like timing the blocks, I would say. So, technically that game wouldn't be correct for the parrying either, because it doesn't have that kind of parry system, I would say. This right hand win button switch with the left hand weapon. What if weapon with neither hand? This is pretty close to parrying, which is I just pretty much consider to be the last minute block. To me, parry is like you do the block and then you do like like a special attack because of the parry. There is like some kind of reaction out of it. If you do it correctly. Like that to me is the parry. Like if you do the block correctly, you gain something out of it. In Lies of P, you don't really gain in that sense. Like if you block it perfectly, you don't get damaged. And depending on the enemy, maybe you break the weapon. But there is no like imminent feedback or something like that. It's not that kind of like parry that I think. Yeah. I was collecting, man. To me, it's just what the in the Lies of P. It doesn't feel like a parry. It just feels like a perfect guard, you know. It's not parry. It's a perfect guard. And if you don't get the timing correctly, then it's just guard, you know. Is pretty unique to Souls. I wouldn't say it's unique to Souls game only. Like I would say in quite a lot of games that if there is like a parry system, it usually is like you do the whatever dodge block correctly, and then you do like some kind of attack, like riposte attack or something. Like that is like in a lot of games that I have played, that is the system. Or if you just guard correctly, you can gain like some special attack with that or something. I want to examine the corpse. Come on. Can I jump? I guess I can roll. Can I use any type of way to refuse block and attempt to spare taking DMC clashing your weapon with an enemies? To me, I don't know. In my head, parry is a different from like a perfect guard. Am I gonna see my first boss? Yeah, Vanguard Demon, huh? I don't like to see the ghost around me. That's distraction. Jesus, that took a lot of help. You will remain in this world forever as a trapped soul, thanks.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
God, I panicked at the end. That took so much more help than I was expecting.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
I expected it to be a lot, but you know, that much.
So the world might be mended. So the
New
world
waifu
might
for
be
some
mended.
people, huh?
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern
De-blur this photo. Do it! Do it! De-blur that photo!
Canst not quit the Nexus.
I want to see it with my own
5
eyes.
archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Outer lands, you're done a Nexus imprisoned here, so you cannot escape the Nexus. Alright, by capturing demon souls, you can reclaim your corporeal body.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Poletaria?
My question is just how do I get there? From here? Is that where I was? Hey.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the Scourge came,
Stockpile,
I
Thomas.
didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here in this nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons.
Can you please, you know,
I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
open a little bit more your mouth? You know, it's you feel like you're talking mostly with your teeth closed. That doesn't look correct, man. Am I in a completely different place? Look at that, he has snackies! Look at it! Is he cute? He's so cute. Has some snackies. Good boy. I have a feeling I'm in a completely different place. Beware of enemies ahead. This is funny. Best of luck to you. This is my teleportation. Wait, so I cannot get back to the demon? Huh? Oh, my health is full. I guess because I'm not in my corporeal body. So how did that work? Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want these bloodstains, because now I'm trying to check everything. I'm like, how do I become flesh and blood once again? Jesus! Oh man, you have anger problems. You have some anger problems. Don't anybody trust me, bro. No, I do not trust you, bro. No. Jump here, doom, it's fine. Yeah, how to say it? When chat tries to give me, like, depending on a chat member, try to give me quote-unquote tips. And you wonder why I don't trust you guys when you guys are the ones that say always like, I'm gonna enjoy your suffering, you know? So, you give me those kind of lines and then you try to give me tips or hints I don't really trust. Time for snacking. God, I wish. Game, you didn't quite tell me what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna say that it's been cool. It implies like I wouldn't do the sabotage either. Millbreaker. Fireball! I didn't ask how near my friends are. I said I cast fireball. Ow! Yeah, how to say maybe move. Tiny bit over here. Just in case. Seems that guy has a little bit of trigger finger with that bomb. I pressed accidentally the dodge, but thank goodness that saved me a tiny bit. How many messages do people put down? I was trying to check if I could get rid of those, but I don't think. Aww. Offline. The game didn't give me like offline mode specifically, and my like PlayStation is automatically connected to the internet. Void portals. That folder was like I am speed. I am speed. I bet I have to do something to get there. Get my flesh and blood mode back, but I don't know how. Maybe with any kind of like those quote-unquote bonfires, if I know where those would be, so I can test it out. But did you kill yourself? It seemed like you ate something and you were like, ugh. It was like, you know, I will go down on my own accord. You will not get the satisfaction of defeating me if I do it. I thought he was gonna heal himself, so I tried to like rush him, but he died before I did the sword hit. Wee. Yeah, that was not my fault either. Look at below. I was waiting that something will jump at. I don't know what I was supposed to look at. Jesus! There are a couple of more of you guys than I was expecting. Did they kill each? Did they accidentally kill each other there? Like they both hit. God, I'm a master gamer. I don't have to do anything. Less HP reduction when in soul form. Woo! Thank goodness. Now where am I? Ah, here. Oh, 900. I thought I would have gone over like 1,000 souls at this point. So am I gonna be... Is this gonna be like a quote-unquote the same case as in Dark Souls 2 where I was basically hollow the whole game? Because it required you to use items to restore your humanity or something. So I basically never did that. Is this gonna be the same case? With no stamina, your shield defense is ineffective. Stamina is consumed by attacking, blocking with shields, and sprinting. When your stamina bar depletes, you cannot perform action which consumes stamina. If you are overburdened with equipment, your movement speed will be drastically decreased. If you lack the required stats, your weapon will be useless. Upon a successful parry, you have the chance to riposte. I'm stuck in danger zone. Well, great for you. When in soul form, your HP is half. Blacksmith can repair weapons that have become war. When a weapon durability is low, its attack power increases. Use magic and miracles, you must first learn them. Ah, man, studying. Learn magic and miracles cannot be used unless you memorize them. There is a limit to the number of magic and miracles that can be memorized. Too dumb to remember too many, huh? You must equip a catalyst to use magic. You must equip talisman to use miracles. Pay attention to the tendency of the world's souls. As the tendency approaches white, the strength of demons diminishes. As the tendency approaches black, demons will pose more of a threat. You mean the thing near my health bar? Is that the thing? If you touch another warrior's blood, then you can view them in which they die. If you touch your own blood, then you can regain the souls you lost upon death. When you die, bloodstain will be left at the location of your pale shades are warriors of other worlds facing the same challenge. You didn't yet tell me how to, get rid of this state.
You new here. Are you here for my services? The name's Baldwin. I'm just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can.
Anyway, badly, my man, but you seem a little bit like a... You look a little bit frail. Okay? I'll say it, you look a little bit frail.
I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, eh?
Not a bad deal, eh? Restrict health recovery temporarily. Oh, this must be like some... or like online. Consumes like consume reasonably recover, consume greater recover. Consumes all souls to return to the Nexus. Well, I guess consumed against souls. Let's say it this way. If it's an item that restores my corporeal body, I don't have that item, if that is the thing.
Oh my, how has this happened? Has God abandoned us for King Aland, failing to show proper respect? Oh, Mbasa. Oh, Mbasa.
Level up. Where? Here? Where do you level up?
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Bah, it's all the same. You're just another prisoner.
Yes, I'm a prisoner. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I think it was like the lady supposed to be like our level up lady, but I don't know where she is. What the heck? These are supposed to... like how people died. They just did a suicide, huh? Why? I'm gonna check if motion blur is on. If that is an automatic thing, then most likely yes. It's at, what, 50? Why? No, well, it doesn't bother me, but... so I cannot level up. Great. And I don't know how to restore myself to human form. Yay! I cannot level up, I cannot restore myself. This is great. Unless there is some way that the game is not once again telling me. I wouldn't be surprised. From software. You can level up until it means first blood. Well, son of a... well, time to say goodbye to my souls soon enough. Ow. Yep. Oh. Pine resin. And pine resin. Oh, you were all waiting at the bottom. Ah, fire! Fire! I'm gonna press this weird problem. In what way it has weird problem with controllers? Is that like the PC port that has a problem with controllers, or? My man, that was embarrassing for you. I didn't even pay attention and you missed me. Yep. But you, I did pay attention and I got hit. I was thinking like, is he running back? But it doesn't seem like he's running. The PC basically takes whatever input control or not and it's like this controller. You have fixed it. So I started playing this and you started to play Sekiro again, huh? Parry. Jesus, why am I doing so bad with my dodges? God, I wish you would like out of a little bit better like turn towards like where the flipping lock on is. Especially when trying to do the quick dodge and hit. Fireball! I cast fireball. Don't do it. Do not cast the fireball. Well, aren't you creepy?
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares?
Where my way?
Mostly stolen, but who's telling eh?
Stops bleeding. Ah, yes. Because when I have been stabbed through my stomach, I just dabble that with just a little bit of like a little bit with a lotus, you know. Somebody stabbed dagger through your, you know, arm. Just put a lotus flower on that. Don't you worry. That'll stop the bleeding. No worries. As we all know.
Go ahead. Take your time. I'm not going.
You will look pretty and you will not bleed out, you know. What more could you ask for? Ah, there's an arrow users around. My favorite. Ow. Just quick this healing. Ow, I thought I could hit you before you could pull the trigger. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Not you. It's always you, buddy. Oh, so now you heal yourself. Ow. That son of a survived. A little falling down never hurt anyone. Ah, yeah. Sure. Where's the book? Yeah, but that happened twice? Yeah, I think it happened the second time too. I fought against the big guy. Oh no. I know nothing. Oh, Demon's Souls. Yeah. Have you played this light before? Love you. I do wonder, am I going to the right direction? Beware of dragons! No. Ow! Oh, it's so cool! Was he supposed to do like a fire crit attack, kill all these, or as a wyvern? Well, how to say, it always depends on how, in any fantasy setting or anything that uses, you know, dragons as a medium, because some whole, like if they don't have 4 legs, usually they are counted as a wyvern. But depending on the show or game or such, they can still categorize them as a dragons. So it always so depends on what the like how to say, like the forum is. In some cases it's about intelligence, like if they cannot speak human language or they are not intelligent enough, they are counted as wyverns. And the highly intelligent one are counted as dragons. It a bit depends. I have no shame. I love dragons the most. I knew it, there were so many enemies. I flipping knew it. But I have a dragon obsession, so. But wyverns are still a subspecies of dragons. Usually a lesser one, but still belong to the family tree. God, I love games with dragons. I love, or it shows anything. You're gonna absolutely kill me, but man, worth it. Oh, you're so cute! They're so cute. There are stuff to collect, though. Is it worth for my 2k souls? I'm gonna die either way. Who cares? Oh, that was closer one. They have different ways you do it, huh? Jesus. I wish there was a little bit of a longer time frame to tell which way he's shooting. Can I take the farther one? Was I just too close that was like one shot? Oh well. Now how did I get there? That is the question. I went up the stairs, I went through those couple of missed doors. Once again, I have no idea if this is anyway close to where the first boss is supposed to be. Once again, if that is supposed to like make fun of me, then good luck. Don't care. I went to that knowing that I will die. So does it matter really? I'll say at this point, because I cannot level up either way, me losing my souls is not gonna be the worst thing. Because I'm certain I'm gonna lose no matter... I would have lost those souls no matter what it's up before I defeated the first boss. Or I would have died on the first boss, or some other bull. Oh, look at that cute fire breath. Oh man, aren't you a big boy? Look at that fire breathing ability. Oh, look at you. You're all grown up now. Aww. Oi, oi, oi. It's a baby. Ow. Review man. Fireball? Fireball. Ah! I wasn't quick enough to get to you before the second one. how to say, this is gonna be one nitpick that most likely I'm gonna share with, you know, with the Bloodborne, with this game. I'm gonna hate that the healing items are like limited amount of consumables, you know, meaning that they can run out and you have to like either grind them or buy them to get more. Whoop. You survived? You son of a... Not allowed. That's cheating! I do the whole backstepping animation. You gotta die, man. It's a rule! It's a rule! In the rule! Did your friend shoot you with an arrow? Oh, was that what happened to the other guy? Because there were some, you know, bow users in that bridge, you know? Did he get shot by his own, you know, allies? Man, makes at least my job easier. You can go in the boss with more grass in your pockets than enough coffee. Unless I have used them all just by walking around because I'm stupid like this. Can I bait you into attacking these guys? Wait, or did I get any souls out of this? Come on, big guy, I believe in you. I don't get any souls from him. Game is like, you did not kill those guys. You haven't earned that kill. Like, you right, game, but... Because, isn't it like in Dark Souls 1? Yeah, Dark Souls 1. The Bridge Dragon usually is like used as a easy EXP farming spot early game. Woohoo! Got more! So he... Well, it is the same, like, why we're doing that fire attack on the bridge. So if I can bait him to do that animation, I can rush in and try to get... the stuff. It's just gonna take a while to get back here. So that way I can be able to run back. I wonder where it's... Did it drop my souls to the ledge, like down? Because if it did, then I can go and sprint that. Most likely get those safely and then sprint back up and then do the bridge thing. But if it put my souls up, then it's gonna be a bit more risky. Then it might be a tiny bit more risky, but most likely still could be doable. Also, like I could just run past you, but you give those bigger heals? Yeah, consume reasonable. So that would give us more heals. So that is worth an enemy worthy to kill. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't wanna. Jesus. My stamina, man. My stamina. It ain't good. Ow! And you got me on the back. Excuse me. There's our one back to the Nexus. Wait, this is basically how like what like how like the bones and everything in the right hand weapon flame. Still don't know how I get my flesh and blood body back. Is that something I have to spend? Is that something that I gain too after I beat the first boss? Jesus, man. Likely. Seems a little bit cruel, you know, to get... Unless the game devs really were expecting, you know, your gamers to explore. Because, you know, otherwise, at this point, you would be in half HP the whole time. Only reason I have a little bit higher is that I have the ring with the reduced stat. Like, I know from software it can be cruel, but would they be that cruel? You wanna... This might be a little bit like weird analogy, but sometimes I feel like Souls players are like how to say, the abuse victims that do not like admit that they are abused victims. They're like, no, it's just they're basically punching us down out of love. They love us. We swear that the game devs love us. All the game devs just keep punching. It's out of love. No way do they hate us. They just deny everything like negative. They must have a reason why they do this. We deserve this. Like, come on. It's time to let go. You deserve better, people. It's especially with the like ones that I would say like like any quote unquote bad decision that somebody says like From Software could have. They're like, no. It's deliberate. It's meant to be like that. It's meant to be like that. Actuality, the game devs like forgot to do one thing, but the player base is like, no, it's if you tie to it this and this, it matters. It's part of the lore. It's real. It's real to me. I think I got everything there. Do we have anything got for being too easy? Nope. I didn't see that. Because I'm not terminally ill in internets and I wasn't into the Souls, games pretty much at all at that point, so no, I did not see. Apparatus closet masochist bottoms who feel the gaping void of kingdom of its souls game. Oh! It raises by 20! That is quite a lot. That is actually quite a lot. I don't normally play Souls games. Ah, but you have played them though. I might be a power bottom, but I have standards. Am I meant to get past you? It seems a tiny bit dangerous. So I'm being confused. I'm trying to think, was there other routes that I didn't take? Am I supposed to run through the bridge? That seems highly dangerous. That seems highly dangerous. Man, you're cute. That bridge doesn't seem safe, but if that's where I'm supposed to go, then... Eesh. Their final stand. Wary of enemy's range attacks. Ah, yes. Vice boys. You find a tracer past here. I'm not quite certain if they're telling me true. Unknown warrior soul. Ah, son of... But you don't have a shield, so I should just be aggressive towards you. You don't block. At least not with a shield. These guys haven't yet parried, but I would assume they have the chance to parry. I don't know if these enemies are capable of that, but... Scimitar! Yeah, big man. Like, do they have like the same attack arc? Well, man, if ye got stuck, then ye have to get yourself unstuck. Oh. Well, that's certainly one way. I saved you. It wasn't like the enemies were just stupid and killed themselves. No. I saved you.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Doorstuck. In what way doorstuck? Best telescope.
Now I take my leave. There is something I must do.
Gives a clear view of distant scenery. Oh boy! Oh god, I only have 4 of the like basic healing items. Uh-oh. Let me correct myself. 3! I must have miscounted, you know. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. Yeah, a tiny bit more aggressive, my dude. He's not that scary, okay? Come on, hit him! Hit him! Oh, buddy, now I'm starting to understand how you got stuck. I understand completely why you got stuck. Oh, boy. I was wondering why, but yeah. Thank goodness you have proved why. And he goes, and he strikes again. Look at him go. Look at him. He's finally growing his balls and attacking. I say as he's backing a wing. Come on, man. He's baiting his enemies. Dude! Dude, one of them is still alive! Oi! Oi! You can just leave while your job is half finished. That son of... This easy, buddy. This easy. Where did he run off now? Man walks like a snail and yet I lost him. Ah, here he is.
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
No matter how far I travel. I don't... Well, buddy, you haven't that far traveled yet. He's gonna keep this corridor so safe. Believe in him. He protect the corridor. Is it truly my only way through the bridge? My only fear with the bridge, if that is not where I'm supposed to go yet, if I die while running through that, I'm not gonna get my souls back, you know? I ain't gonna get them back if I die in the middle of that and it leaves the soul at the middle of the bridge. You know? There is almost 6k in that. Like, I'm certain I'm gonna lose them accidentally, but man. That way would hurt. The long sword from the thief. Why? I'm doing fine with this one. Yeah. Ow. The front gate. He was welcoming me. I bet. But the rolling is not a good choice. Ow! More pine resin. Man, I'm getting so much of that. Is this implying that the first boss is, or that boss is going to have a fire weakness? Of course I'm not gonna use those pine resins, but no. Just an interesting observation, you know. What? What is that? The slimes have gained some intelligence. They have gotten 1 point in the intelligence and gained shields. That slime is gonna be the next shield hero, you know? Where are these the items that you have to use for upgrading weapon? And this Rimuru slime is but that doesn't work because Rimuru is unique. There is multiple of these slimes. That's why I was saying like the slimes themselves have evolved, you know? Because it couldn't be just Rimuru, all of them. And let's be honest, Rimuru would not be like a grunt level enemy. Would absolutely be the last boss in a game.
Oh, good day to you. I can forge weapons for you.
Good day to you. Repair me stuff.
You come back alive.
You come back alive, well no. I was about to make some comments, but nah, too easy, nah, far too easy now. Yeah, thanks. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, no, and no heals. I do have. But do I have to get them separated by... Ow, trying to move. Ow! Round. behind you. Can you stop hacking away? Come on! I'm out of the corner. Ow! The only problem is that it's hard to, at least for me, to avoid those flipping javelins when I cannot see half of them because they are behind me while I try to get behind these guys. I could kill them. Why does it have to be a multiple things as the first boss, huh? God, I cannot even see half of them, what I'm doing here. Aggressive! Far beyond human imagination, shall obtain the demon soul. Woo, body restore, you have regained your body, bring more souls. Yay, I'm back. I'm back in the business, baby. Just so I can die again immediately. Anymore because I, you know. Upgrade my weapon. Listen, blood once more. No! This cannot be! I have returned to the weakness of mortal body.
The monumental awaits the above.
Yeah, very dirty ones, you know.
The monumental will explain the nexus to thee. The monumental will explain.
You come back alive.
Gotta take my daily steps, you know. Daily steps. rolling. Oh, I thought you were statues. Nope.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you.
Oh yeah, story time.
Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past,
get your
under
popcorns ready.
rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts.
Yeah?
Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the old.
Of course, it's the power.
Across
Of
the
course.
land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons.
The weakness of the flesh, I tell you.
We were able to lull the old one back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world lost, erased by the fog.
Erased by
In order to
fog.
mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet industrious land. One to the king
So
of
this is
burrowers
the main
underground.
collectible, like in Dark Souls 1, you get the
One to the
Lord
wise
Souls for the
queen
Lord
of
Vessel and
great
such.
ivory
These are
tower.
now the thing that I have to collect.
One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping Shadowman. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the old one here below the Nexus, and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Only you remain with your baby face. By the power of the Monumental, the 4 sealed archstones have been unlocked.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the old one back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, a deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden?
God, no. God, no, but I have to say yes.
Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Bosom.
We neutralized the old one and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the archstones, and in order to mend reality, monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is ever short, and before long he repeated his mistakes.
Humanity sucks, I know.
The monumentals perished.
That's why I'm a
The
dragon.
archstones were long forgotten. And the short-sighted King Alant once again roused the old one.
That's how it usually goes. You should destroy the world after all. We had a good run. You know, maybe we deserved, you know, the world ending, you know? I can justify it at the end of the day somehow. I'm certain I can. This is the way. Okay. Do I know the way? No, but I go to this way. Touch door to me. Welcome to your doom. Parasitic mimic. What is this? A Hall of Fame? Look for corpse. Wait. What's this? What's the strongest first completion? Demons Vanquished, 0. Most Black Phantom slain, 0. Most Phantoms saved, 0. But almost 4 million souls obtained. Number of deaths, 0. Number of deaths, 0. Okay, time played, almost 80 hours. Soul level, 99. Heck. Wait, so the right hand slot was for a magic sword, Makoto, and stick combo longbow +3. Resent Falkion +3. Demons Vanquished 30, 36, 1, 4. Over a million. Number get 0. Time played 10 hours. Games completed. How did that one take 80? Unless he really took his time. There's we are beyond saving at this point. Most phantoms destroyed. This was the guy. Time played 9. Give me a moment. 999. And only one game completed. And almost 800 million souls obtained. Died almost 300 times, so he's at least not one of those that hasn't died ever, but... 126. How to say? Some of these seem a little bit high. Like, don't like. Souls gamers do absolutely commit to whatever flipping runs they want or challenges they wanna do. what I have seen some people like, which channel was it? Like they played with, you know, slabs of uncooked meat that were just, you know, attached to wires, so if they touch the slab of meat, it will do whatever action it's connected to as like an attack or roll or such. And they didn't play the full game, but they played it somewhat, I think. I watched that like, yee, brother, yee. Why? I know there are players that have beaten this with like Donkey Kong bongos and such. Like we have said, masochists. It really is this codependent relationship where they're like, I cannot leave them. I cannot leave them. I cannot. Can I level up with you now?
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
No, you're talking well without, you know, ever. Ice Stone briefly connects the used world should you lose your physical form, remember the beast. Maiden in black manipulates souls with inhuman prowess. Her strength allows her to aid the slayers of demons.
What is it? Seek a soul?
Seek soul power? Yes.
Of course. After all, go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own.
That's the demon inside me.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul
I'm not certain if I'm consenting to this, but okay.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
I didn't check if Falcon did actually picture how does Falcon
I am here for
no
them and
scale. If I can see. Here? Yeah, it's with dexterity.
then touch the soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost.
Let's put 1 to the vitality.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Banana. Le banana. Ow! Ow! I tried to roll, but fucking Destino, huh? Look for treasures. I'm not sure if that was openable, but it did not give me the open option. Maybe it was. I could only read the message.
Hello? You, yonder. Over here. It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again, fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me?
Oh, for heaven's sake, buddy.
Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons.
Dragons?
Have your wits about you.
Dragons? Let me see. Let me see. Press shiny. Dragons! Dragons! Be wary of a demon. Woo! No backstep. I'm gonna die. I did it. Shock. Ow. Game, come on, you cannot put, shinies in front of me while there is a dragon fire coming, raining down upon me. Following because this will be had tomorrow. It's Sudoku Day, Top Day, Village Idiot Day, Chat. Why appear to your local priest day and the Teddy Bear Day? The Sudoku is interesting. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Using soul form to resurrect one's body. So it is an item. Yep, boy. Find a treasure chest here. Are you the treasure?
Thank you. That's twice now. Time to forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Please accept. Dark Moon Crash. What is that? Fully heals HP and status element. Oh! Cannot open up this as a shortcut. Really? Blue Eye Knight Keres. Blue eyes, white dragon. So, buddy, where are we going? Is this guy like the quote-unquote Solaire of the game?
This is bad. Not a single person left. Why on earth? How did this happen, noble father?
And yes, he is. Okay. I don't know, it just felt like he's filling up as something like Solaire would be. It was stronger. That wasn't the point of what I was saying. I was just like saying that is he like technically filling the same role? You know. How's it going? Have you died much? Not that well. I have gotten you know, roasted by dragons because of, you know, I wanted Chinese. Doing? Oh, buddy, you're cute. Let's try the world tendency period. Is the like I read some things on the floor in the Nexus. It was saying something like if it's white, I assumed it's the thing near your health bar. If it's white, the souls are weaker. If it's black, the souls will be like stronger or something. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Where did he run off? I'm gonna get episode roast. Son of a Pet sauce. Oh, that was the bigger heal. I didn't realize. I thought that was the smaller heal. Ow! I'm greedy. Like you can go for it and write it down. I will warn, I most likely either won't understand or won't remember. That's the smaller one. The work is never done, you'll be fine. Easier said than done. Basically any hint that Souls players give. Just don't die. Like thanks. How do I accomplish that? Just don't die, get good. Like yes. Of course, how did I not realize that? Oh, you're here.
Again. Fancy that? Oops. Hope you find something that suits you.
Long meal. It's a claymore. It's a broadsword.
Thanks for that.
Not dogs! Or wolves, I assume. But still a Souls game and dog-like enemies. Jesus. Every single time. It's always the dogs. It's always the dogs. I still want the meme like the the one like denying and then pointing. Like no, but this. I want that, but like put at the top like all Souls game bosses. Nah, these don't scare me, but these, and then put the dog enemies in the Souls game. These things scare me. Alright, bosses and those kind of things. Nah, dogs. Ugh. Ugh. That strikes just too fear in me. Ow! Ah, Jesus! Alright, that run is a little bit nasty. Ow! I had a bug doctor that did a ridiculous amount of damage. Ah, even more trauma. Getting a better dog. That's also $1 million with an explodes you're gonna use in this game. I don't do those kind of stuff. I don't do that bullshit. How not to die? Get good. How to get good? Don't be casual. How to not to be casual? Get better. Wait, but that's the get good. Nah, get good is different. Learn. How do I learn if I do not know what I'm doing? Learn better. Ow! Oh yeah, I should have gone through the tunnel. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Son of a... He's coming around. There are several super useful. For example, there's a camping spot where you settle in with a bow and kind of arrow you can snipe the dragon to death. I don't know. I'm just a player who I've never really liked quote-unquote exploits, unless if I find them accidentally, but I don't really like seek them out. Ah, Jesus, that was I that low on health? I didn't look. And then he died afterwards too. Oh, nice. Oh well. Oh well. I wonder if this is gonna be more dangerous to go under here than up. Take care, Dusky. No, the ducks. Ow! Ducks. God, I have to say, I have such a itch to play Kingdom Hearts this past week. Time-wise, I just I wanna play, but at the same time, should I or should I not start that Predator at this point? Technically, I have other games to focus, but God, I wanna go to the Kingdom Hearts. Oh, there's another one. God, that flipping. Slide. Yeah. Just plus games. Yeah, I don't have to use the time to mostly play the PS Plus games. I almost fell. Yeah. I want to play it, so I'm putting it off. Numerous Sports coming alliance plan so far. Oh boy, whenever we get an actual date to for, then I'm gonna absolutely play every single Kingdom Hearts game. Well, maybe not Chain of Memories, because God, that game. But every other. Do I really have to go through this flipping bridge every single time with you, buddy? Did you laugh? Oh, you have a... Oh. Nope, 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 nope. I ain't doing this. It's the Iron Golem. Yeah, and how to say the... What's it, the Bloodborne, the one with the many legs and body limbs that has the mages, the one that ring the bells at the top to attack you. It's the same one. Right. Was that all of them? Ow! So they're like your weak spot. It's Achilles, but it's not technically an ankle, but or not ankle, heel, but close enough. I got stuck into the animation. And I do not do much damage to you. I'm stuck truly between a rock and a hard place, you know. At the other angle. Oh, it didn't light up just a moment ago. No, now I see. This one. Oh, wait. Is that AoE bigger now? I'm not sure, should I go to your head or something? Oh, too late. I was supposed to go. You son of a... You son of a... You son of a... You didn't let me get up! That's some bull! The animation is like, let me... Give me like 5 years, I'm gonna get up real quick. Okay, yeah. No. Thanks, game. Thanks, game, for that. I could do so much in that moment. Thank you. You know, it certainly feels like sometimes the game character has same back problems as the Souls players themselves actually do have, you know. This character gets as quickly up, you know, from the ground as Souls gamers get out of their chairs. Like, I My aching back. Alright, so I have to go through the ground. My souls. Well, who cares about this? I see take good care of your back. Basically, shit. Good. I basically welcoming the back pains because back pains are a problem in my family. The only way that maybe I could prevent that, like I already do stretches and stuff like that, but the biggest way I think that would help me prevent future back problems would be to go to like a massage places, but that costs money. And I have a sensitive back that would make me unable to most likely leave the bed if I went there. That's dangerous. God, this is gonna be a long-winded fight. Stretching yoga. Well, I cannot, like, I do some stretching, but I certainly not yoga. How to say, I'm not bendy. Never have, never will be. You know, usually like, kids are flexible, right? Usually. Like when you're young, you're usually like your most flexible unless you actually are trained and such. But even like when I was young, like the school nurse called me like an iron bar basically. But I did not bend and such. Like even back in the day, the nurse was like, like you're weirdly stiff, you know. Like, thanks. Thanks, tell me something I didn't know. For heaven. Oh, I love the wombo combo of getting stun locked in the game. They can be earned, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, never have gained that throughout the years. For example, I have never been able to touch my toes. No matter what kind of exercises I like followed and such. Whatever like the nurses and told, you know, help with the flexibility. Didn't help. I have come too close, but never been able to do it. See. Go get some sleep. Get some early sleep. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, these run backs are gonna be a nightmare. If this is the only way I can go. So if that is actually like the only thing that I can do is go through that. This is going to be a miserable run back. Hi, Cream. No, so gonna run backwards so much. I like boss fights. I hate the runbacks. Because it feels so pointless to fight every enemy, especially because my skills I will get most of the time just hit. So I'm just gonna be losing healing items before I get to the flipping fight. Yeah. Stop stun locking! Cannot be slow on this one because this will insta-kill me! Well, it didn't kill me, but the arrows will. Or this. One thing that I have heard about Elden Ring, which would be like my only saving like light with that game, is that usually they have like bonfires or whatever is the equivalent of bonfire near the boss fights. So you know, not as much of these kind of runbacks. Like that would be my only saving grace with this. I'm gonna put some music for myself in the background. Because God. God, if I have to do this. Over and over and over and over and over and over. I feel like I've been disliking them more ever since I hung out with you. Hey, what do you mean after hanging out with me? What have I done? What have I done? Because I never thought about the new point them out. God, I'm so sorry. I'm not praising ROM Software's every decision every single time. I'm complaining about their every decision. But really, like, I don't understand these runbacks really. Like, what do these add? Other than quote-unquote challenge, but this feels a little bit artificial challenge because you have already gone past this. You have already earned the quote-unquote reward to fight the boss. Why do you have to do this every single time you get there? Then with the, like, limited stamina is not bad thing itself, but when, you know, when the game is like, you know, this, you have this bridge, yeah, with fire-breathing dragon on your heels, yeah. If you don't run quick enough with enemies in the way, you will get, you know, barbecued. Like, okay. Yeah, but you have limited stamina and limited sprint, so good luck. Excuse me? Like, excusez-moi? And you know this runback? Yeah? It's just before the boss, you know. Ah. Yeah, dear game devs, you were never loved as a child, were you? I'm starting to realize some, you know, actually, maybe some mommy issues with the, you know, with all these, like, female characters that hold your leveling up behind them. And like in Dark Souls 1, like the Gwendolyn and everything. Yeah, I'm starting to see. Yeah, The accident explains a lot. Run, you son of a run! When I press the circle. Ugh. And this is why I don't really think Souls games are hard. They mostly feel tedious. That means I need to get good. Yeah, it's... Like I said with Dark Souls, my joy is with the bosses, not the level design or running in the game. God, no. Like, I don't like exploring in Dark Souls. It's not fun. My only joy is the bosses. But when the bosses is behind bulls like this, then even that is like very much soured. It's mainly because this was out before Dark Souls, so I didn't have any feedback on this run back. Well, I mean, they still have this quite some horrible run backs with Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. God, I'm looking at you, Dark Souls 2 and your DLC run backs. Those are horrifying run backs, especially the snow one. Like, it's behind an optional boss. Like, that boss is optional. But God, still, that run back is one of the worst things ever. Oh, thanks. Stun lock. I'm really going to the dark side. Didn't this make the enemy stronger? The more I die, it makes the enemy stronger. Ah, so wait, in this game you get doubly punished. Oh, that's a good game design. If you survive and be good enough player, it gets quote-unquote easier. But if you're a bad gamer and you keep on dying, technically it gets harder. I repeat, the game devs were not loved as a child. They're like, geez Louise. Okay, I don't remember fully, but I think here in this ghostly form you take more damage. At least in the ghostly form, you don't have full HP. Like, if I didn't have this ring that I currently have, you would have half HP. Ow. Oi. Man, that's scary. Don't. scared. My visibility was a little bit zero there, buddy. Oh. I realized a little bit too late that was the... That was that attack there. And you love your AoEs, huh? Do not follow me. No, I'm on the wrong side. Do I just have to attack your heals once again long enough that you fall? For heaven's sake, you made me stuck into the body even though I tried to move! This game sometimes. This game, I swear, sometimes. Jeez! Sussa! I most likely could have beaten that guy if he didn't fall on me. Or, let me correct myself. If the game didn't make me go stuck to his armor so he could fall on my head. And I lost time. I most likely could have got into his head a tiny bit quicker and smacked it like one more time so I could have gotten enough. Joyce. Joyce. This flipping game. Like, that boss is not that bad. I don't mind the boss. Like, the boss, I like. Other than that I have to go around and kill all the archers. That's a little bit annoying. But otherwise, the boss fight itself is fine. This run back is the thing that I hate. Okay, I'm suffering too right now. What with Sekiro? That was your choice, man! That was your choice! Silksong. Come on, you're supposed to make a content out of your suffering, you know? I thought this is our job. I was about to say, I will get headache out of this, you know, by getting stressed out, but actually, I have nothing to worry about. I already have a headache. I have a headache since I woke up. I got like a migraine in the middle of the night. I got a migraine in the middle of the night and that just stuck around. Try to avoid them, not work. Try to attack, not work. I was another streamer and do this boss a bit back here. Much easier than using the Donkey Kong controller. You should try that. Now I should do the tactic that I saw, playing with the raw slabs of meat, you know. Should do that. And you know, if I get pissed enough with the meat controllers, those meats will get very well tenderized by my fists, you know. First to speedrun. I think there are already people trying to speedrun. If I know speedrun people. You know, after a while I just want to cry. No one cares. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 And I once again repeat, I don't enjoy hard games. I don't enjoy hard games. God, ads! I want my music. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna die. I repeat. You know, this fire bridge that can kill you. You know, there is a, you know, we should have bridge with a wyvern going all like over it over and over and over, you know. And then you have to sprint away while enemies and other obstacles are in the way. Oh yeah, and you have a limited sprint. Ah yes. 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 That's what we want. Like I said, limited sprints itself is not a bad thing if the game is built around it, but when you have things like that all over. What? I accidentally put glasses on myself. You will never recognize me behind these Clark Kent glasses, you know. Now I'm one of you people. I'm just a normal Clark Kent person. I have died in this flipping bridge so many times compared to anything at the beginning of the game. Like, jeez, always. And this is where we will not see the ending. Expedition. We will see the expedition, but that I own once again. If I'm gonna do the mostly PlayStation Pluses, so I cannot put my focus there. I might actually have to like restart the game, like on my personal save, just to get back into the combat of that game. Because God, I suck at the timing with the like parrying. Oh, I didn't die, huh? Of course. I don't really wanna heal because I'm just gonna waste my healing items. Because once again, we have to have like, these consumables that are a limited amount. Because that is still a great choice. How do you get healing items? Buy them. How do you buy them? By defeating enemies. And what happens when you try to defeat the enemies? You'll lose health. So how do you heal? By fighting them. If you don't have enough, well, sad for you. And if you die, you lose all the things that you collected. So, good luck. Great loop. Thank you, game makers. Like, I know you don't have to pander to every gamer, but God! Like, I sometimes really do feel very much sorry for anybody who like tries to blindly go into this as a like casual gamer. Be like, I want to test my, you know, limits. Well, I highly doubt they are gonna get far. And what do you mean we never will see Expedition 33? Like, most of the games that I have played, we have gotten to the finish, unless I have myself said that I like quit. Or if they were like one-off games, but they were not meant to become a series. Thanks, man. Like I would say the most of the games that I have meant to like play as a series I have finished. And I do not play short games really. But with somebody like my attention span, I cannot like have every single stream be that one game unless I'm actually like really hooked on that. Because then I will burn myself out if I try to forcefully play a game that I don't have a passion currently to play. Like I think it would feel fake to you guys and fake to me if I try to forcefully play a game that I'm just not feeling. Okay. Well, once again! Fine, I can go back to AAA, but then we will not play the Plus games. Like, I can go back to that, but then we have to sacrifice something else for it. We cannot have all the things. And with Ace Attorney, there's one problem. I lose my voice after that game. Because it's just me, like, reading everything. It starts to hurt after 5 hours of reading. There's a reason why so many, like, streamers who play Ace Attorney usually have, like, their friends or something with them to read along. Like, it just gets too much. It's after like 5 hours of almost nothing but reading non-stop. I don't like with these games. I can actually like have a small pause with like combat if I have to focus or something. With Ace Attorney, I really cannot just stop. What the? With Ace Attorney, it's so noticeable if I, you know, stop talking. Because then the whole game will stop doing anything. What kind of hitbox do you have that you, like, smack me 5 feet away if I praise you while you're trying to get off? And I'm running out of healing items. Yeah, I repeat, I love Ace Attorney, but that is murder on my throat. Especially when I did do those episodes almost at the beginning, like back to back. Like my throat was killing me. Especially because I'm a person who cannot, you know, stop talking. So I still continue talking with family members after the stream or the next day, and I just keep on hurting and hurting.
Before the Blight, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. I have spent much time in my studies in the cultured countries of the south, yet no country holds my heart as does Boletaria. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land. Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the solitary hero. The two swords are Demonbrand and Soulbrand. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The solitary hero is old King Doran. King Doran is the Everlasting One, founder of Boletaria.
I have to say the music in this place gives me the at least like the beginning, like the vibe of the Hunter x Hunter, like the small spoiler, but the in later arcs, like when Gon is, you know, losing it. Those who have seen most likely know what I mean. It reminds me of that music a tiny bit at the start with like the that I hear in the background at moments in here.
Touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Art thou finished?
Let's trade your souls.
Prepare! Thank goodness I still had enough souls for this. One that I have to give like credit where credit is due for this game. I love that these are actually like animated. These scenes, like you can see the birds flying, the smokes billowing on these. Like they are not still images. The fires going around. Like credit where credit is due. That is very nice. A thick colorless fog holds you back. Only those who have slain an archdemon may pass beyond this point. Yeah. Right. Where am I supposed to go? Take a picture in the castle. Why? Time for walking. No. Never. Get away! Get away! Very magic. No. Time for shooting. No! Are you telling me I'm not worthy? Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! I'm demanding entrance. It appears to be locked. Of course it appears to be locked. What about the Lord's Path? Huh? Huh? I don't remember seeing that text before. It's safe here. Wow. I have no idea where the game wants me to go. No, but the healing item. Google. Wait, I'm done with this world? Is that... Really? Really? At least for now? Really? I don't know how to feel about that. The next enemy is susceptible to magic attack. You don't have magic. I didn't become a magic nerd. Ow! Thanks for just, how to say, stun locking me to next attack. You know what is a great design? Having stun lock attack. Great idea. I know a better idea. To have the first one stun lock you, and then the next one is currently hit, you know, they're back to back. Great idea, my dude. Great idea. I knew you. I knew that you were my best friend, you know. And all I got was sticky, white slime. Why does that feel like such a middle finger? What? Sticky, white slime. I repeat. Does anybody else feel like that is a little bit like a middle finger? Or is it just me? Maybe I could have done a backstep if I was smarter, like this. Enhances right hand weapon with magic. Why does it have to look like that? My man, I'm standing like in front of you. Oops. Wrong button. I guess it might be magical for like a moment. Just a fleeting moment. And then it's just very, very disgusting. But just imagine coating your, because that was it. It will go like give you weapon and magical quality. Just imagine coating your sword with white, sticky slime. Well, I mean, I guess some people do that already, but I wouldn't recommend maybe to do that to some pre-existing white sticky slime. You know? That was on the ground. You don't know where that has been, I can imagine that enemies know what it is, and that's why they take bonus damage from magic. Yes. That's very funky. They can you be a little bit more specific? No. I guess how to say Dark Souls players have already like experience in this kind of thing, so good for them. They have been pre-trained for this. Ooh, fine. Shiny. Oh, I got it. I thought I could get past you, but who knew you would have that big of a hitbox? The only thing big about you is your hitbox, nothing else. It opened up that. Open up that one. I don't want the white sticky slime to be there, no. Away, you demon. Away. Away, you demon. Oh. Oh, but he did drop an item. Nuts. I have. My weaknesses in these games, the shinies. Even though 95% of the time, most likely it's not gonna be an item that I use. But the shiny. I require the shinies. Give me those shinies. Always trust your luck. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Pure luck in Souls game? No. When Souls games ask you to be like, trust me, bro, you always say no. Dragonstone shard. My dragon, I have the horde. For the horde that has been lost once again. No. I have a feeling this is gonna be enough for Demon Souls for today. Maybe I have something else that I play for a moment, but I think this is gonna be enough for Demon Souls for today. I have a tiny bit of an inkling. Coral Island. I was thinking having like a music on, so Coral Island might not be that. I do want to continue with Coral Island, so I could get a little bit farther with the story. But part of me wants to like listen to some music. I could do that with Dreamlight Valley though. But this is gonna be the end of YouTube stream. Thank you, YouTube, even though nobody was watching, but thank you, YouTube. See ye in future, YouTube. Bye bye.